4 of the highest paying catering side hustle gig apps that you can do right now. And I'm going to talk to you about this frankly and honestly, not the qualifications. I have videos about that. I'll leave everything down below as far as qualifications and getting started. I want to talk to you about what I've seen because I've driven on and or been activated on most all of these. So A, did I get the advertised pay? Because again, these are some of the, quote unquote, highest paying catering side hustles. B, did I even get enough offers? Because it doesn't matter if you advertise one thing and then you never get offers. And then C, ultimately a verdict for you, which one of these are actually worth going through the sign up process, etc. Number 1 was really my first look into catering side hustles. And I do think in 2024 and beyond, you should be looking at catering gig apps. Why? There's a larger basket size. So just the amount of food basically that a customer is ordering. On catering, it's clearly going to be higher, typically 99% of the time, than a regular food delivery offer. It is basically the same thing as food delivery, like effort wise. I'm going to go into the restaurant, order for so-and-so, they're going to give me my offer. Yes, it's going to be larger volume, so you might need a rolling cart if you want, or at the very minimum, those catering bags, like a larger kind of rectangular catering bag. These gig apps in the catering space are going to require that, but you just buy it once. So number 1's DeliverThat with an advertised $25 to $35 per offer. That's not per hour. That is per offer. And I know a lot of these apps, I believe DeliverThat as well, say the average time to take it, like to actually do the run, is 30 minutes anyway. So you imagine if you're averaging 25, 30 bucks for a 30-minute run, these apps can be very good. But how's my experience been on DeliverThat? Here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by the way. Here's what the offer screen looks like. And I have been online with DeliverThat for the past couple of weeks as well. This was my first shift, I think maybe a couple of months ago. For this video, I was looking at my screenshots, my resources from the prior shifts, and even trying to remember my most recent shift on DeliverThat. Someone help me out down below in the comments. I can't remember seeing the expected pay before I accepted that run. Like basically every single other gig app in most every niche does, showing you expected pay. I understand DeliverThat catering, it's going to be higher. And I can see the starting ending destination, the distance away from it as well. So I can see the mileage. I need to see the pay though. Let's talk about the experience though. What I've seen on DeliverThat, that's volume. We'll do this. We'll do volume, the pay, and then the workload. Like, was it worth it for all that stuff? So the order volume, when I first started, I got offers, and this offer right here, like the pay, number 2, was really good. It was a really high margin offer for like no miles here. It's going to obviously vary based on your market, how big your marketplace is, etc., how many customers are ordering. I've only done a small handful, just a few DeliverThat runs. I've only been activated for a couple of months, but still I've been online. I haven't gotten a lot of offers. I'll give DeliverThat maybe a B-, a C+ on giving you enough offers. The pay from the ones that I have completed, I'll say an A-. It's pretty solid. I don't want to give them an A, straight up A+ perfection, because I haven't done enough runs yet. So criteria number 3, the workload, is it worth it? I think DeliverThat's worth it as far as just the effort. All I did, I went to the restaurant, name the sub sandwiches. At the time it was a sub sandwich ring. And actually the staff helped me out as well. They don't have to do that. They were very nice. But then I just delivered. Now, very important. With catering, you do have to set it up. But honestly, like, think about what? The hardest thing is going to be parking, I guess. And then you have all this stuff. So that's another, that is a real consideration other than parking. So I have all of my stuff. So there you might want, again, you need at least, well, I should say 2 catering bags, but you might want a rolling cart as well, just, travel wise. So I go into the locations, both times that there were offices, then I just set it up, buffet style. I lay it out, I take some pictures, I get a confirmation, and the workload's pretty good. Number 2, catering gig app DeliVrd, averaging $35 per order. Again, at the top end here, top end of at least what DeliverThat was advertising. Speaking of offers, criteria number 1, volume. I have not gotten one offer on DeliVrd. I've been activated. I think almost at the same time of DeliverThat, if not shortly after. So when I go online, I multi-app. It's driving on different apps at the same time so I can select the best order. Same thing for you. Select the best order that you have with all the apps here. I've got nothing. I'm here in Pittsburgh. I've driven during the day, evening, even some morning shifts. I've got nothing from Dlivrd. So I can't even say if the offers are worth it here. Now, I will tell you, some of these platforms, they're not huge. Like they could have nationwide availability, okay? Nationwide availability, but in each individual state, let alone market, how many customers do they have signed up? We don't know that. Like how many restaurants, merchants are agreeing to a contract or however they're doing it. Flat out, I've not seen an offer on Dlivrd. I'll tell you this too. I've had technical issues with Dlivrd as well. That's something that's not talked about a lot. So the big players in the space, all the gig, like the top 20 gig apps that you know, their apps are pretty solid. I mean, even some like Walmart Spark recently had a glitch, but for the most part, they're solid. Some of the medium and smaller size apps, I feel like, yeah, they will have more issues. I had an issue logging in. Actually, I still have that issue. I've reached out to Dlivrd supports probably 10 days, 12 days ago at the time of filming this, haven't heard back. So what does that tell you about their supports or larger infrastructure? I don't know. Anecdotal. Moving on. Number 3, Zifty, averaging $28 per offer, right in there, solid pay there per offer. And I want to get on Zifty. Here's a problem number 1 that you're going to have probably with Zifty is some of these platforms, for either demand purposes or they don't have enough partners signed up that you can't even sign up. Here's the current listings. I took this right before filming this video. It's all independent contractor stuff. It says contractor positions. We have availability in Atlanta, Chicago, DC, Detroit, Orlando, Philadelphia, not Pittsburgh, and Tampa. Now, food for thought, this stuff does change. This reminds me of Amazon Flex. Amazon Flex, last mile delivery service, obviously by Amazon. It ebbs and flows. Sometimes they have more marketplaces that they're bringing on drivers and couriers. Sometimes they don't. But if you're interested and your marketplace is listed here, I'd sign up immediately. And that's me just saying this as like a strategic thing for you. It's not, sponsored video or anything. I just want you to have as many options as possible. Case in point right here. I drove On Point Pickup that's now out of business. And while their order volume was not high, they only gave like a few offers here and there. They were fantastic margin. What do I mean by that? Dollars to mile ratio. How much am I getting paid per mile driven? It was fantastic. So I multi-apped, and when an offer came through, I took it. You can do the same thing with Zifty. But it says on every single marketplace that I clicked on, every market said, catering delivery drivers needed, earn an average of $28 per delivery. Oh, by the way, look, it says must own or purchase a large insulated delivery bag. That's one thing, and frankly, I would get one even for food delivery, and you can even use it for personal use. You're going to use the thing. Catering bags are solid. We have an affiliate team storefront for accessories linked down below, or just, shop on Amazon in general, whatever you want to do there. But then it says dress code is dress pants, collared shirt, and closed toe shoes. You know what? DeliverThat says the same thing, but DeliverThat confirmed in a comment that it is not mandated. It's just highly suggested. The same thing I'll tell you here with Zifty. Why? Because these companies cannot mandate a dress code for you like dress pants and a collared shirt. Number 4 is interesting because it's kind of a larger umbrella that has a lot of different options under it. And some were new to me. I didn't realize it was attached to this platform. This is ezCater. DeliverThat kind of in large part uses ezCater as well for their offers. So ezCater, just a separate large catering company. They got their businesses, their clients, and then DeliverThat has a contract with them to get some of those offers. Also, this Senpex, who averages up to $23 an hour. Again, some of these I just use as a filler app, what I call it, like filling in your shift. So not only Senpex though, this Red Wagon that advertises $15 to $60 an hour. They have 20 locations. Now, when some of these platforms advertise like crazy pay, like $45, $50, $60 an hour, you can. It's just, do you get that offer? That's like the $1,000 customer, huge catering run. So it has a good percentage tip on there. Like, yeah, you could get really huge offers, but can you maintain, right? Like $45, $60 an hour? I think more realistically, Catering, in my opinion, still should pay you over 20 an hour. It should, theoretically be 25 to 45, I'd say, dollars an hour, like more consistently in that range. But not only Red Wagon, but I was surprised, Skipcart as well. 7-Eleven owned Skipcart that I thought up until this point was just 7-Eleven runs. But this support screenshot confirms they also have a contract with ezCater for catering runs. I haven't seen any Skipcart catering runs, just 7-Eleven runs. I'm open for it because of the margin here. And obviously, yes, I'm also activated and I've driven on Skipcart as well. Key takeaways. I would at least look at these. I would sign up for some, if not all of these. Just, use your best judgment, whatever you want to do there. Don't ignore regional, local options as well. I think volume's going to be your biggest challenge because think of this. If more and more drivers are signing up in any single marketplace, I feel like it's going to be harder for any of these companies to get more customers because just the percentage of food delivery, like catering has got to be 10% of the overall macro of just food delivery, because there's a unique client that is placing catering. It's parties, businesses, events, but still versus the macro of just food delivery. I am confident that in general, the pay should be pretty good. And frankly, it should pay more than regular food delivery per offer on average. But obviously, if it's popular, if more drivers are signing up, then the company has to sign up more restaurant partners. They have to have businesses and clients actually placing the orders. So I feel like unlike food delivery, which is a pretty close equilibrium of drivers and orders being placed, I do think catering is going to have a bit more driver supply, surplus, I should say, driver supply than the food delivery.